going on, Flipping fam? I just want to pop in and say thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We have reached 300 subscriptions, and what I'm going to do is a giveaway to a stranger. If you guys have any ideas of what we should give away, go ahead, leave a comment down below, and we will do a subscription giveaway in the next video. Let's get into it. What is going on, Flipping fam? This is your boy Mr. Flipper coming to you with a completely, totally different video. Today, I think it was a few weeks back, I decided to go thrifting just to show you guys I'm not a one-trick pony kind of guy. But I don't know if this proves anything. I do go to thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, Wheel and Deal with my local video game store, stuff like that. But one of the main reasons why I don't go to the thrift store is because of thrift stores like this. So I go there, it's a GCF Goodwill Foundation something, and the shoes are always trashed, the DVD section's always a wreck, the place is always pretty much dirty, and there's always just one or two people working there, and the rest are in the back. And so when you go to look for something or want to test something out or talk to anybody or anything like that, it's kind of like no one's available at all because one person's stuck on the cash register and the other person's running around putting more clothes on the shelf. But I mean, there's still money to be made there. So here's an item, sells 2,000 rank at the time, and the price went up to like $11. So now it's a double your money type deal on all the boxes. And I mean, it's worth it. But at that much, I don't know, work, I want to say. And then I had my car, which was smaller. So I couldn't pick them up, really, at the time. It didn't make sense to me. I did try at the end, go work out a deal with the manager or anybody to see if they could say, okay, you know, if I buy all of them, how about $1 per box or something to give me a little more leeway as far as profit. But they were not having it. So as you guys can see, I think it's the month of March and they still have Christmas trees, keyboards all over the floor, just stuff kind of everywhere. And I'm okay with that, right? I don't think that I'm beneath looking through stuff by no means. I'll go to the bins. I got no problem with that. It's just, for some reason, maybe because I go to a lot of retail stores, I have this expectation that stuff should be kind of on the shelf somewhere. But man, every time I go in here, it's like they just take something out of the donation center and literally just throw it up on a shelf. The Salvation Army in my area is a lot more neat. They have their clothes color organized, things put away. The shelf isn't over inundated with stuff with wires and things like that. Again, right, I got no problem with sifting through and looking through things, but a vast majority of the time when I go through and look these items up on eBay and try to figure out stuff to sell, it doesn't turn out to be profit. Oh, my son bought me this Mini Mate, which I knew might be whatever, vintage or something cool, so I decided to go ahead and look it up. But they wanted $5 for it, and after I looked it up, they were selling for, you know, 10 plus shipping, 7 plus shipping, or $15 free shipping. And for me at $5, that kind of wasn't worth it. Here's a digital scale I found. It was $2. I was like, oh, okay, this is a good one. Obviously, you can see the sales comps over here on the screen, where even at pre-owned, it was still selling for some decent money. Battery compartment, not all trashed. But the problem is that you might be able to hear it, is that one of the feet was missing. See? And obviously, unless I went out and bought another foot pedal and made it even out, the scale doesn't work. So that's kind of a loss. So this is a prime example of what I mean by, should I drive 40-45 minutes to hit up the closest Goodwill to where I live to try and find items to thrift to flip? To me, I don't know if it's worth the trip, because when I go in here and I go, oh great, I found a Hitachi, you know, power drill, this should be a good deal, pick it up for a couple bucks, flip it online, you know, test the battery, so on and so forth. I'm okay with that. But then when you say $20 as is and I don't have a way to test it, it's literally not even worth it, because to bring it back is a lot more work than the profit I would make off of it. So just know that this Goodwill is 45 minutes away from my house, and these are the things that I find like 80-90% of the time. There was one time I found a Miller filed down golf club a very long time ago, but I didn't know a whole lot about it back then. But I know I bought it for like $5 and sold it for 40. Bearded thrift machine, love you. But yeah, so one of the places I always hit up when I go to thrift stores, because I'm ungated in DVDs on Amazon, is the DVD section. And there are a lot of hidden gems that are in there, but obviously to sit there, scan each one, figure out who's where, and knowing your you know, what are they called, movie making companies, makes it a lot easier to determine, you know, which one you should pick up off the shelf. So after doing like a little bit of scanning, I found this WrestleMania DVD set. And of course, you know, wrestling folks have a huge following depending upon the time and era and who was wrestling and things like that. So it was a box set, so I knew like, okay, yeah, this should be a good deal. It doesn't matter, you know, if it's only, you know, I think our DVDs here are about 70 cents each disc. And so you can see here on Amazon, got a good sales rank. Used at the lowest point right now is $25. But here's the problem: 1 disc, 2 disc, no disc, boo disc. So, I mean, it's from 2004, probably a good sales year. Again, nothing wrong with thrift stores. Like when I go out of town or like out of state, I go to thrift stores all the time, or I'll go to this one that's closer south to me. I'll go hit them up all the time. But just this specific one that's 45 minutes, it's literally the closest Goodwill I have to me. And this is the type of goods that I always find. I'll go in here and I'll say, oh, check out this DVD. Look at this. Oh, how about this? You try and make a deal with them, and the DVD's missing, or, you know, we're not making a deal. So it's kind of difficult for me as far as thrift stores goes, which is why I kind of chose to do retail arbitrage and wholesaling and stuff on Amazon, because flipping and thrifting got difficult if I didn't have any Facebook leads. Again, you guys can tell me if I missed out on this. I know people sell rackets all the time. Serena Venus type racket here. I had no idea what the sales would be for that. Let me know in the comments below. Again, completely out of my element. Dishes, I absolutely despise them. I don't know why. Like, maybe, I don't know. There's so many brands of everything throughout the entire landscape of reselling that I did not want to learn dishes. I've watched Ben over at Ready Set Resells, Hustle and Hooks. I know a couple of pots and pans, Revereware, stuff like that. But every time I go here, it's always like they take stuff from the Dollar Tree, and then they still has like a Dollar Tree sticker on it, or the Dollar General sticker on it, and they price it above what Dollar General is charging for the item that they got for free. I don't know what kind of pricing scheme they have going on back there, but it's sometimes a little bit out of control. Well, I want to thank you guys for sticking around. We got some good news. We made it to 300 subscriptions overnight. That's right, I posted my first video yesterday, and now we're at 300 subs. So, just joking. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Here we go. Again, a cassette tape, you know, bundle, missing 1 cassette tape. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave me a comment down below. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I suck at thrifting and I need to get better. Help me out. Leave me a message. I appreciate it. Take care.